guys, my name is Helms. I'm here in Ohio, USA. I arrived here in the US exactly September 11. I'm already living here as a permanent resident here in the US for a year. Now, I'm sharing with you my St. Luke's experience because I know you've been searching for this video for tips. So, here it is. If you can do it, before you go to have your medical at St. Luke's, go to a pulmonologist. Have an x-ray done. Tell your pulmonologist, spend that money. Tell the pulmonologist, hey, I have a family member and I'm scared I'm being exposed to TB or something like that. Or you're scared, or if you're confident that you're not exposed, no family members has TB, you're just, worried about not passing the medical, go for a pulmonologist. Pay to go for a doctor that is like specialized in like lungs and stuff like that. They're expensive, yeah, but it's all worth it. Go there and then tell them exactly your concern. Tell them this and that, because that doctor will be the one to give you advice. But mind you, do not take this exam or do not take result of your x-ray or the advice from your pulmonologist to the St. Luke's, because you will not be talking to them. You will not be giving them your x-ray previously. That's not the case. What I'm saying is, for your peace of mind, that you will pass. If you're under sputum, you will pass the sputum test and you won't be worrying for what you won't be grilling yourself for almost 2 months. Imagine, almost 2 months you're under sputum and you will be worried if St. Luke's will be calling you because of this and that, and it's just a hassle. Go to a doctor, go to a pulmonologist, talk to them, whatever they say. Take that test, whatever. Talk to them. It will help you. Guys, before you go for making an appointment, setting up an appointment at St. Luke's website, you have to have a letter from the US Embassy telling you that the next step for your application is going for a medical. Now, in order for you to go for a medical at St. Luke's, you will have to do it online. I will link below the website where you can go for making an appointment, and basically if you have the letter, if you got the letter, you will be told to go to a website where they will give you the page or the website where you can sign up for appointment. Now I'll put it on the screen, the requirements. So basically you had to have like 4 pieces of 2x2 picture which shows your ears. You guys, this is important so you don't have to repeat. You had to show your ears. When you had to go to a place where you had to take a picture, make sure that your whole face is visible and both ears are visible on the picture, the 2x2 picture, and then tell them that it is for the US Embassy for applying for a visa. And then for payment, you guys, when I made the payment at St. Luke's, I didn't pay it on the security bank that they are telling you, because we live far from the city. We don't have a security bank near us, and it's just a hassle because you had to go through this, make sure it's correct and all. But if you have it done, by all means do it. Nothing prevents you from doing it. But basically, if you want to pay it in cash at St. Luke's, it's that easy. You just had to bring the cash. Time of my medical, it was around that much. If you pay your medical at St. Luke's, at the St. Luke's clinic itself, it's no hassle, because you just had to go in line. The payment is really fast. In every step they will tell you. There will be someone that will guide you, or if you don't know, just ask someone. Be polite, be respectful, ask the guard you know, you will not be lost in there, and you will make friends along the way when you do it. And then of course your passport. Now your passport has to be copied in exactly the way it is. Do not maximize or minimize it, exactly what it is. Like photocopy it exactly what it is. Make 2 copies or more. For me, I always do backup like 5. You know, you don't have to do it, but to be ready. This is the part where it's very tricky on me, because when I did the St. Luke's medical, I don't have my passport, because when I go to the US Embassy, they took my passport. Like, I just told them, hey, I can't provide you with my passport, but I have the copies of my passport. When they ask for my ID, I can only show the other ID that I have. So basically, make like 2 other IDs. If you don't have the passport, maybe have a driver's license with you or a postal ID with you. So make it easier and make copies of everything, so you don't have to be like back and forth, back to back. Now, when you're already in St. Luke's, be very mindful of the things around you. Pay attention. Don't be on your phone. Look at what they're doing and stuff like that. So yeah, just be very mindful and pay attention. The next thing you had to bring is your visa interview appointment. Now, you guys, when I went to St. Luke's, I don't have any visa. I don't have any visa appointment. I just don't, because I don't have at that time. But don't worry if you don't have a visa interview appointment, because once you're there, you will have to sign a waiver, basically saying that once you're done with your medical, that's the start of the count. I had my medical April 3 months. If you're under sputum, your medical is valid until 6 months, but if you're good to go, your medical will be 3 months. That makes sense. Now, and the other thing will be DS-260 confirmation page. Now, this is a different one. If you know, I'm sure you all know what that means, but basically you have to have that DS-260 confirmation page. Tips and preparation before going for my St. Luke's. Go for healthy diet, like more vegetables. Eat properly, drink water, exercise here and there, nothing too extreme, just walk and stuff like that. But you know, in St. Luke's, these technicians are trained to spot, because here in the US, TB, tuberculosis disease, is not common. So these technicians in St. Luke's are trained to detect any microorganisms relating to TB diseases. So that's what they're looking for. So if you're a smoker, if it has nothing to do with tuberculosis, you know your situation, you know your family. If you're confident that your family member don't have a TB, you're good to go. If you're under sputum, don't worry about it. If you're not exposed to someone with tuberculosis, you don't have to worry about it, because going under sputum, if your x-ray is good, or if your x-ray has some kind of consolidation and you had to go under sputum, don't worry about it. If you're a smoker, they don't detect anything smoke disease related things. What the technician is trying to detect is the TB disease. Nothing any of that. Medical is 2 days, so the first part of the medical will be the part where you will be x-rayed, and then you will be in groups like other women. Like, you will be wondering, oh, their names already called and they're clear to go for immunization. Now, the thing is, if you're going for immunization, then you're not under sputum. Like, simple. Like, you're good to go. Like, you pass the medical exam. Guys, if you're under sputum in the Philippines, once you arrive here in the US, once you arrive in the CB control border control, the first thing they do is, you know, upon arrival, because there's 2 lanes, the US citizen and the others. US citizen and the others. I was in the others lane. When you're in line there, you will be carrying you will be told by the St. Luke's to have your documents hand carried. So that documents, you will be giving it to the border patrol, and it was pretty scary for me because I arrived here September 11. That was, you know, a history here in the US, you know, September 11 attacks. So I was really nervous. I didn't bring anything, just a suitcase, a luggage full of documents, and that's it. So once they look at your documents, it takes longer for me because they had to look into it, and then one of the officer will radio it on the intercom saying, I need a nurse here in whatever gate it is. So it's really pretty basic. The nurse will just ask you, are you under sputum? In the Philippines, the tip is be honest, be very honest. You say, hey, yes, and then they would ask you, do you feel anything? Do you feel coughing? Do you feel you know, something for like lung related issues, hard time breathing? I said, no, I don't feel any of that. And they would just tell you, okay, let me get your US contact number, which is now my husband. Is this where the place you will be going in Columbus? And then I said, yes, that's the place. And then the nurse would say, okay, we will contact you in this address on this number, and you will be reporting to the nearest tuberculosis place or medical center where you live. And true enough, they contacted me maybe like 3 weeks after our arrival, and I had to go there. Everything's free, you just had to go there and show yourself. So basically, you had to go, or you had to undergo the same process. You will be x-rayed, your blood will be drawn for TB quantiferon tests. Now you guys, another thing, if you're positive, if your blood is positive for TB, even if you're cleared for TB, you're good, you know, your x-ray is good, there's no TB findings or anything like that, in the future you will still remain positive all throughout, because I believe it will be like you know, when we were kids in the Philippines, we are vaccinated with BCG. That was for the vaccine for tuberculosis when we were younger. Most of us in the Philippines have that, so it will be positive, you know, all throughout. Even if how many times they test you, it still be positive. Now, the determining factor for us is the x-ray, that we had to have a clear x-ray. And then for employment also, you had to undergo another x-ray again, blood drawn, all of those things if you go for employment. And that's it for today's video. I hope this helps, and thank you so much for watching, and I will be talking about other things in the future, so stay tuned, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.